Coming in at number 2 on my top 10 list of favorite YouTube reactors is a channel that I've only been following for only a little bit more than a year right now. But in the space of that year, I've been truly amazed by not just the type of quality content that they put out in terms of their reactions, but also they're two of the very sweetest people I've known. And they are Cassie and Carly, the other girls of Popcorn in Bed. I first became aware of them through their reactions to Indiana Jones. They were not Star Wars fans as of yet. They were only into Indiana Jones. But because of the popularity of their channel through watching the Indiana Jones films, Cassie got wind to watching the Star Wars trilogy, which she did, and there are some great reactions there of her trying to understand the lingo of the Star Wars universe. Since then, I've seen them do a number of reactions to many, many movies that have ranged from comedies to sports dramas to political thrillers. But I think the best reactions that I've seen from them would have to be their reactions to the Rocky film series, and particularly how I love their reactions to Rockies 2 and 3. Rocky 2 especially, I teared up when Cassie was reacting to seeing Rocky win his fight over Apollo. And I've also seen their reactions to the Mission Impossible movies. And it's through the Mission Impossible movies that they really got a big boost, but more on that in a moment. They're also known for doing some reactions they do reactions from a theater. I've seen them do a few reactions to Spider-Man No Way Home, which was a great reaction to see. See their reactions to seeing Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire come back as Spider-Man, I thought was awesome. And of course, seeing their reaction to Top Gun Maverick was truly incredible. But it was, again, through the reactions of Mission Impossible that many people were starting to follow. One person apparently who was a fan was someone who serves as an editor on the current Mission Impossible film, Dead Reckoning Part 1. As they were making Part 2, he showed Tom Cruise and the director Chris McQuarrie their reactions to Fallout, and they got a kick out of it, seeing how they reacted to it. And they reacted so well to it that they got invited to attend the New York premiere of Dead Reckoning Part 1. And it just shows the power of people who do these reaction videos. If a film editor from a film company likes your work, they can recommend you to attend a screening of the next big blockbuster. And they are an amazing channel. I'm really at a loss for words trying to fit in what I'm trying to say here, but just to suffice to say, Cassie and Carly, you ladies are the best. I love Popcorn in Bed, and that's why you're currently my number 2 favorite reactor on YouTube. Now it's time we get to the number 1 video of my personal favorite of top 10 YouTube reactors. However, before we get to it, and we are going to get to it, let's just go through a quick recap right now of the list so far to see where we've been and how we got here to the number 1 spot. Here we go. Well, it's time for my number 1 pick, and I thought of many, many ways to introduce the pick to to give them the props that they deserve here for being my top pick here. But sometimes you just have to turn it over to the masters and let themselves speak. So, ladies, why don't you introduce yourselves?
Hi, I'm Becca.
Hi, I'm Brittany.
Hi, I'm Christy.
I'm Nikki.
I'm Hannah.
I'm Brianna. And that was solid.
Good job.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. It is no surprise to anybody out there who has followed me or knows me that my number one pick of my favorite channel of YouTube Reactors has been Phantom Reactions. Without Phantom Reactions, I probably would never have had any interest in wanting to do or even follow reaction videos in the first place. They were there for me when I was going through a rough patch. Many people may know the story. If not, I'll summarize it. Back in 2014, as I was coming off the tail end of a bit of divorce, I was going through online colleges and doing some classes. And in between my classes, I take a break and I tune into YouTube and find some reaction videos. And one particular channel that I tuned into was Phantom Reactions, and they were doing their trailer reaction for Avengers: Age of Ultron. And I immediately was smitten with the young ladies there, with Brianna, with Becca, and with Brittany. And eventually, as the cast grew through over the course of the years, to include Christy, to include Hannah, and the ever-charming Nikki, it made me want to follow their channel even more. And almost coming up on this year will be 9 years, next year will be 10 years, coming up on almost 9 years I've been following their channel. They've always managed to surprise me when it comes to either the type of reactions that they can do. It's not just reactions to movie trailers. They have done occasional movie reactions as well. My favorite ones, the ones they do, were for some of the Harry Potter movies. Another favorite one I saw them do was for It. Because apparently, I think Brianna is scared of the clown. So that's why she was freaking out throughout the reaction for that video. But I've seen them do a lot of great stuff with their trailers, for movie trailers, especially when it came to the sequel trilogy for Star Wars. I've been following their channel for quite a while, and I've stuck around for doing many of their various movie trailer reactions, but also even some of their TV shows. The only group of shows I followed from them was from the Arrowverse. The Arrow, Flash, Legends of Tomorrow, Supergirl, all the various crossovers that they had with their sister channel, Brit Smash, and all the fun stuff that they had done together that I've seen them do, whether it be doing the lip sync battles, celebrating Christmas, Halloween, going to Comic-Con and doing the fun stuff that they do there. They're just an amazing channel, and I gotta be honest, if I had never discovered that particular channel, I probably never would have had an interest in reacting to reactors videos and more or less doing this particular top 10 list in the beginning here. So in that sense, I am forever grateful to them, and they're still the best, even though they're not all together right now. Some of the girls have gone off and done their own separate things. As I said, Brittany from Brit Smash Brittany from Phantom Reactions is now part of Brit Smash. Becca and Christy have since moved on. It's not consisting of Brianna, Nikki, and Hannah, but they're doing their best to maintain the channel up as best they could, and I'm forever grateful to them for what they do. They are an awesome channel, and to me, ladies, you are the number one of my favorite YouTube reactors. Well, that's going to do it for the top 10 list here. For anybody out there who was following along with my previous videos, thanks for watching. Thanks for liking and subscribing. Hope you'll be sticking around to see what I create next. And to all the channels out there that I mentioned in my top 10 list, even those in the honorable mentions. And I'm talking about the Matthews fam, Gallifrey Gals, Chanel Riccio, Rob Squad, Aliska, Mary Cherry, the Homies, the Normies, Brit Smash, Ashley Burton, Blind Wave, Popcorn in Bed, and Phantom Reactions. Thank you guys for creating such amazing content that will want to make novices and newbies like myself want to watch and inspire them to make and do videos. Thank you all so much, guys. Again, thank you so much. Until next time, guys, be good to yourselves. Take care. Bye-bye.